Anthony, what a journey it's been for you, mate. I mean, incredible rise. You go back 2017, Martin J. Ward, you lose that fight. Fast forward to now, win the world title in your last fight and a brilliant performance. You must be on top of the world.
I'm absolutely buzzing. It was great to go out to Saudi Arabia and dethrone the champion, the number one at the weight, basically. Most people thought he was anyway, so I just always believed in myself and believed in my team and everyone around me, and we got the job done.
Do you know what? It's about that opportunity in it. As a fighter, you go, you're there and you've all got that dream to become that world champion. Joe Cordina was a big favourite going in there. He was on the roll and he had the momentum with him. There was big things, expected from him in that fight. But you tore up the script, and that's what you do. And you're a classic example of taking that opportunity with both hands, and you went in there, and what a job you done on him.
Well, that's it. I mean, there's a lot of fighters who come into the game, and they're given the extra advantage to sell lots of tickets. They're big personalities, so they're getting put on these big shows, given these opportunities, and they're the ones being talked about. But there's a lot of fighters who sit down, just normal guys, who are very, very talented, but don't talk shit and don't go through all that type of rigmarole, and just don't get the opportunity. But I got the opportunity, as he's gonna. Joe and the team thought they were gonna steamroll me, and I've been about this game too long. I'm no mug.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, people that know boxing and are in and around the gyms talk about you, talk about your punch power now, and that's underestimated. But, you look at your record and you go, well, he doesn't look like a big puncher. But everyone that I've spoke to that's been in and around there, and Cole Frampton was one that said, listen, this kid hits harder than you. Trust me, his record doesn't exactly say how hard he hits. And I think you proved that last time against Cordina in there, from that third round onwards. Yeah. I mean, it was a demolition job.
Well, that's it. I mean, I knew kind of what Cordina brought to the table. He's flashy, very quick, but I had a one-track mind, and it was to get him, break him down, and let him feel the shots. And I think that I heard him a few times beforehand, and it was just that I got him. I accomplished a lifelong dream that night, and beating someone like Cordina just rounded it off.
Do you know? And every boxer's dream now is to get that opportunity to fight out in Saudi. Do that. You've done that. Tick the box. Yeah. Bang. Yeah. Where do we go? First event, you go, wow, Wembley Stadium, 96,000 people. Talk to us about that experience and what that's going to be like for you.
Listen, I was supposed to box here on the Fury weight card a couple of years back. Bad luck, I was over here on the week of the fight. Your man pulled out, or I couldn't get a visa or something, whatever. I can't remember what happened. And so I was supposed to have this before, but for this to happen again, and for to be fighting another two-time world champion in Josh Warrington, just makes it extra special. So, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing about the whole thing.
Listen, Josh Warrington, he's not to be overlooked. We've seen him, he's proven. Yeah. He's tough. Yeah. The question mark over him now, what has he got left at this level? Is he still got something left at this level? But going on past performances, and you look at even his last fight, where he lost his last fight, but you look at that performance and you go, what, this kid's still got a lot to offer. It's a dangerous fight.
I've been about this game again. I'm no Morgan. I'm not stupid. Lee Wood, he was beating Lee Wood. Lopez, he got knocked out. You know what I mean? But he was doing the job. Lopez could have went the other way. So you can look at his last fights and whatever, and a couple of losses he has taken, but he has tried to be great, and he's just fallen short. So I look nothing into that. Josh Warrington is making into this fight, fighting the best Josh Warrington there can be. So I am not in any way taking this lightly or looking over him in any way.
Listen, I think stylistically, it's a barnstormer. It's got that written all over it. Could be fight of the night, with both of you, the way that you box and all of that one. And that's what you got to be prepared for, not just physically, but mentally as well, because that's a big part of it. What people won't understand is when you get into those penultimate rounds, when you get into 10, 11, 12, when tiredness and fatigue sets in, it becomes a mental battle. Yeah. And you two have both got the same sort of mindsets. Josh Warrington's proven at that level. You've now proved yourself as well. So we're in for a barnstormer here.
Without a doubt, Josh Warrington, he's a warrior. I guess, he calls himself the Leeds Warrior. I do genuinely believe that he'll do everything in his power to beat me. But I just believe that I've got a better skill set. You know, I'm fresher, and I'm the champ. I'm determined. I don't want to give this belt up. I've only picked this belt up. Why do you think? I don't want to give it away. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, talk to me about that, right? About winning titles, right? Elevates fighters to another level. You've proven now, you know, you got your opportunity when boxing for it. What's it going to be like for you now, boxing as the champion?
Again, like, you know, I say I'm the champ, but I don't have a champ.
But you are the man now.
I am the man, but I don't adopt this mentality that I'm now, you know, unbeatable or anything. You know, I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what skill sets I possess. I mean, it would be foolish of me to go in like that there. So I go in with the same attitude with Cordina, underdog. You know, I'm fighting in England. I'm an Irishman, you know. I'm fighting away from home.
There's plenty of Irish in England,
well,
mate. Don't worry about that. You'll have plenty of support.
I know that, but I'm essentially the away fighter, you know. So I'm getting in here with the same mentality, underdog, and I have to do the same thing that I done to Joe Cordina.
Anthony, do us a favour, mate. Look down that barrel and tell our listeners why they should tune into talkSPORT on Saturday nights for your fight.
Tune in to talkSPORT because it's going to be an absolute brilliant fight. 2-time world champion Josh Warrington, the IBF champion Aldo Cacace. Going to be a proper war. Let's go.
Brilliant. Listen, mate, best of luck.
Nice,
fantastic. Well done. Well done, bro.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.